Coming up right now, flying the not-so-friendly skies, a crazy, crazy wildlife encounter mid-flight.
Also coming up, a fight, anime, and a dead crocodile. And the two brothers facing jail time.
I smell sitcom a little bit later on. Ever get a song that's stuck in your head?
Yes.
We are going to give you a way to erase it. And we're going to give you a link to show you how to do it for yourself.
Finally, a solution.
Yes.
Okay, Daily Flash starts right now.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hey!
Hey everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
I am Mitch English. Kids, if you look around, this is Daily Flash.
I can't juggle, but I've got a couple of
You can
snowballs.
juggle two balls. There you go. You can juggle two of them at least. I can juggle one.
You can't.
Yeah, this is... So my wife, my beautiful wife, Liza, I wonder sometimes if she wonders, like if she knows what I do for a living.
Yeah.
So because she goes, hey, I got you guys some snowballs, and they light up. You can take them to work. I'm like, what do you think we do all day? But these are kind of cool. Look,
Who's the bicyclist with one ball?
Lance Armstrong. There you go. And it lights up now, too.
It sure does.
Anyway, so thank you, Liza, for doing that. And maybe I'll get her to watch the show one day. So if you are watching the show and you just see me get hit by one of these, it's because we got one for everybody.
Okay.
Everybody got a snowball.
These are cool. I like them. And they light up when you hit people.
When you hit people.
Should we try and
go
hit
ahead,
Matt?
Hit Matt. Matt, do you mind? Don't try to catch it. Hold on, Matt. Don't catch it. Let me hit you. No, hold it up. See, it lights up.
It lights up.
How fun is that? There you go. Did it light up? Yeah, it lit up. There you go.
Yeah, all right,
See,
Nick,
they're
it's
fun.
on you.
It's fun. Snowballs.
Right here.
There you go.
Got it.
Snowballs are fun.
Snowballs are fun.
There we go.
Okay.
Folks, this is the only thing on this channel right now. You're not getting anything better than this, so keep that in mind. We got a good show. Matt Doolittle is also
Hi,
going. Hey, Matty!
So I had to get a ride from Mitch into work today. He picks me up, and I'm all disheveled and stuff because last night my cats decided to have a fight on my face, and one of them kind of scratched one of my eyes. So I'm like, it bothered me all night. It's
It's
okay.
been a hot mess lately, Matt.
I know.
The
new cat was too close to me, I think. So old cat wasn't too happy about that. So they just decided to get a fight right in front of my face as I'm going to bed.
For the past 2 weeks, Matt has been having to wear a Band-Aid on his face, and it's gone today.
Getting better.
But now it's a cat scratch. You got cat scratch fever.
What's right here? It got me
You
right
know what
there.
we're going to get him for Christmas?
Ted Nugent album?
An iPad.
When you love
Just
an
get me an
iPad.
overall helmet. I just need a whole football helmet or a hockey helmet.
You do need a helmet.
How about some unclaimed mail?
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
This
Hook.
is the hottest stocking stuffer this year. Unclaimed mail. Who knew?
Okay, tell me about this.
So this is the hottest holiday gift of the season. You can purchase packages, bundles of unclaimed mail, and you never know what you're going to get. It can be gifts, it could be money, it could be cards, it could be anything. Florida-based company called Fun Delivered sells bundles of unclaimed mail. And she said it's super fun. You can get a mini sampler or a party-sized box. Some customers are hooked on it because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
Some people have gotten lingerie, some people have gotten blankets, some people have gotten money. You just never know.
Is it actual mail or packages?
It's mail and packages, both actually. One person got a dog costume. So they're saying it's so much fun because you just never know what you're going to get, and it's the most random stuff.
I think in Germany, we talked about it on the show one time, there is a vending machine that does the same thing. So you just put the money in, you pick just like you would a vending machine, the box would fall out, you have no idea what it is. And that's a great idea, isn't it?
Exactly.
And I think that's great too. At least money is being made somewhere. It would be nice, I guess the people that would mail you that would actually have to buy it in bulk or something like that. Because I know there's unclaimed stuff like that.
Luggage. Yeah, but this is unclaimed mail. One lady, it works for most people, but some people it doesn't. One lady bought it for her boss because she thought it would be funny. And so she watched him open it in front of his wife. And of course, there were some adult items in there. And the wife is like, what are you buying my husband? And she's like, I swear to you, this is unclaimed mail. It's a joke. So,
nobody wanted to claim that, which makes sense on that. Because nobody would go to open it up. They're like, what,
what did you get
is
me?
Is this it? Yeah. Let's jump into some trending stories here. A pilot's view blocked after a giant bird crashed into his windshield mid-flight. All right, it was a single-engine aircraft flying 5 passengers when the jet was struck by a head-on by a vulture. A video actually shows of the aftermath of the wildlife encounter. The pilot said that the bird looked like a dashboard ornament from a horror movie. Despite the freak accident, the pilot managed to land the aircraft without any issues. Now listen, bird strikes very common. The FAA say there have been actually, ready for this number?
Yeah.
250,000 bird encounters since 1990 reported. And more than half actually occur, get this, between July and October. That's when the young birds are actually taking flight during migrations, which makes sense.
So they're kind of getting their wings.
Their wings and their head, they're actually in flight for a longer distance, I guess. It would be a freaky, if I was a passenger, I guess that would be freaking me out more, but it's just, I guess, now you have air conditioning for a little while.
I'd be concerned, though, if the windshield is broken, doesn't that affect the air cabin pressure?
I think but since it was a smaller plane, maybe it wasn't as high. But yeah, I'm sure it does in some aspects. But once you get, I'm not a pilot, so anybody else is?
Yeah, me neither.
But imagine the pressure is actually a problem. I think once you get up above 8,000 feet.
Okay, so that would be the issue.
Yeah.
I know that with the recent hurricanes that we've had here in Florida, it's interesting the bird species that have actually come our way, which are very unusual. Yeah. So with the different weather patterns, that makes a huge difference. Like we have flamingos on our coastline, which is unheard of because they're not natural to our. And they came in with the last hurricane, and then we have other bird species that are here as a result. So it's kind of interesting to see.
Stuff.
A crocodile is presumed dead. An alligator is recovering, and 2 brothers are in jail after an argument about Japanese animation turned deadly in Alaska.
Okay, well there you go.
I thought you were going Florida.
A reptile in Alaska.
Yeah, 33-year-old Tyler and 30-year-old Ricky Lowe got into a fight over anime. It came to a head when they tossed their exotic pets, a crocodile and an alligator, out their window of an apartment during a snowstorm. State troopers arrived and saved the gator, but were unable to locate the crocodile.
Oh, that's great.
The brothers were both arrested and charged with animal cruelty.
It's not indigenous, obviously. There's no way that thing's going to survive in Alaska. That's the sad part about it. And we hear about more and more about this, about like alligators. They're cute as a tiny little baby alligator, and they're manageable, but they don't realize how big they get. But now to move it all the way to Alaska. Obviously, this guy had to have transported it to get up there. I mean, it's not indigenous, and that's the last thing I could see a horror movie coming out of this crocodile in Alaska.
Well, you think about what's happening in Florida in the Everglades with the boa constrictors or the pythons. I'm sorry, and you introduce a different species that's not meant to be here, and it changes your whole ecosystem.
So much so that they have now rodeos, and also you get paid for catching snakes.
Python
which I say
hunters.
I'm never going to do it, but I will help pay if anybody eradicates any kind of snake out of my yard, whatever. Y'all know I cannot stand snakes.
If there's snakes that you need removed,
you're okay with snakes? Because I'm telling you, you can make some cash around my house. That and raccoons and Matt Doolittles.
I love raccoons.
Snake at New Smyrna Beach a couple of years ago. We caught one that was like 11.
And what kind of snake was it?
A coach whip.
A coach whips.
Yeah.
I don't care what you name them. I don't want anywhere near me. And those sticks that look like snakes, I don't want them either. Get rid of all of those.
How about the bugs that look like sticks? The stick bugs.
The praying mantis?
Yeah, but they're like called
Satan
stick
himself
bugs.
made those.
Those are creepy.
If you ever look at, they all have that look, like this.
With the triangular head, yes.
Yeah, so keep that in mind. All right, I'm going to help you guys out, all of y'all. Holidays are here. A lot of us very, very difficult to get that stupid song out of our head. Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. Am I right or wrong?
Anybody that's worked in retail, it's
great.
The worst song.
One time. That's all I needed. Help has arrived, and we're going to help you out here. It's called the Earworm Eraser. And basically, it's a 40-second audio track that's designed to kill earworms. And basically, those sounds are the songs that are on repeat in your head and you just can't shake. We're going to play it for you right now. Now, this is not the whole thing, but we're going to tell you where you can find it so you can get this song out of your head. This is what it sounds like.
Okay. All
right, the it's called the earworm eraser, and it sounds like someone who just really can't make up their mind what they listen to.
Yes.
Every few seconds, it switches between fast and slow tempos. Scientists have actually put this together. This isn't just somebody put it together. It changes musical styles. It ranges from electronica to classical in an effort to erase the earworm. They say it's psychological. I've done it, and it works.
Really?
Because that Meliki Miki Maka, I'll sing that song, which I can't get the words right in the first place. You listen to it, and it gets out of your head because your brain can't process music that fast, basically.
Oh, okay.
So what we're going to do, we want you to go to our social, you're going to go, where is this thing? Where is this thing? James, our social media director, is going to be putting it on our all our socials, and we'll give you a link on our website so you can go to it and be able to listen. Again, it's the earworm eraser. It's going to save your day.
You know what I want to know, too, from our viewers? What song gets stuck in your head during the holidays? Yeah, share that with us.
All right, we would love to hear. We'll talk about that throughout the show. How about that? More Flash coming up after this. Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I am Mitch English. Before we start, crew, I want to ask you guys real quick. How many of you guys remember Tupac, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Beck? Just any of y'all?
Those are the best.
Those are the best?
Yeah, Tupac.
All right, well, let me ask you this. What about playing outside? Going out, touching grass?
Yeah, I grew up in
You guys did that? Okay, all right. I'm happy to hear that. But there's one mom that's actually trying to bring the good times back. Jane Ridley actually joins us now. She's a correspondent at Business Insider. Jane, tell us a little bit about Play Club. First off, what is it? And is it going to be helping kids today?
Well, Play Club is an idea that was came from a group called Let Grow, as in let go, but let grow your children. And the idea is that children gather together to play in the old-fashioned way without supervision or with minimal supervision from parents and in some cases teachers, because they also apply the clubs sometimes in schools. And without the helicopter parents hovering over them, they develop more independent play skills, which really help foster freedom, independence, stamina, conflict resolution, all of those good things which help children bloom for their future.
It's interesting because you're saying playing together, they learn individual. Is that what you're saying? That this is actually helping out the Play Club, helping kids that way?
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, if the parent is sort of, come on, Jimmy, you need to dig in the sand and make a sandcastle out of it with a bucket. You know, they're kind of controlling the narrative. But with the children, they don't need that. Play should come naturally. And little Jimmy can figure out himself with a peer, maybe an older child, that this is the way that you play. And, it just gives independence and individuality. You don't have to be, they don't have to be in the position where mom and dad are just dictating everything. They can think for themselves and not be,
Well, I think, a lot of times when I know I have a 13-year-old that we're trying to get him out of his room, get off the computer, and we say, go outside and play. And nobody to play with. I'm playing with somebody on the video games. There's something different about that physically, I would imagine. Are they seeing a big social change as far as kids being able to communicate better by doing these play clubs?
Absolutely. It's giving them confidence. It's fostering friendships. They're getting out and about. And I mean, I absolutely identify with what you said about children being inside on their computer games. My son is an addict to Nintendo. But this gets them out, gets them a bit of vitamin D, and basically just doesn't really seem to have any disadvantages, as long as it's done in a safe way. The woman that I interviewed for my story, she lived in a quiet neighborhood, and this can be done in a park, obviously busy street, not a good idea, but really I just think it's amazing that she came up with this idea and followed it through.
And I think what you'll find is that there are other parents that are going through the exact same thing, which means, hey, look, don't call it a play date, because I think, a 12, 13-year-old's not going to want to play a play date. Say, hey, there's a play club or whatever, coming up with a fantastic name. Everything you're saying, it makes complete sense. You want more information about this in your article as well. I'm sure you could check that out. Thanks so much for joining us here. And if you want to find out more information about this, and you know what, maybe even how to start your own play club in your area, head to our website, dailyflashshow.com. Again, Jane is joining us, of course, from Business Insider. Jane Ridley, thank you so much. We got more Flash coming up right after this. But first, Andrea, what do you got for us?
Did you know that 81% of people say presentation matters most when giving a gift? Scotch brand gift wrapping expert Amber Kemp-Gerstel is here to help. Hi, Amber.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. You know that face that you make when you receive a gift that may not be so thoughtfully wrapped? Maybe it was thrown into a gift bag, or even worse, maybe it's a last-minute re-gift? Well, until now, that face has not had a name, but Scotch brand has come up with one, and we're calling it resting gift face. It's that face you kind of make when you're like, I wish this was more thoughtfully wrapped. Well, this holiday season, we're going to combat RGF with hand-wrapped gifts that show that there was some thought and effort put into the gift, and it doesn't need to be perfect. So I have some tips that'll get you started on your journey to beautiful gift wrapping this holiday season. Number one, I want you to grab all of your supplies that you need. Set them out, and it's not much. You need scissors, you need gift wrap, and then you need Scotch gift wrap tape. It melts into the paper and it creates a nearly flawless finish, which is perfect for beginners who may not feel so confident about their gift wrapping skills. Second, pick a theme. So maybe it's a color palette, or maybe it's different images that you want to have on all of your wrapping paper. That way everything looks cohesive and it really shows that you put some thought and effort into the presentation of your gifts. Last up, when you're wrapping those gifts, take one piece of paper and cut it down to size to the gift that you're wrapping. Don't just start with a big old piece of paper and start chomping away at it, because then you're going to get jagged edges, and that leads to a lot of paper waste. This way, you'll have some extra paper left over that you can use maybe for wrapping smaller gifts, or you can use it to make a tag or a bow to put on top. So those are some tips that will hopefully get you to have some success this gift wrapping season. Now, what about being overwhelmed? Are you feeling overwhelmed about gift wrapping? Are you feeling the pressure? Don't. It doesn't need to be perfect. The fun is that you put some thought and show the recipient that you're really thinking about what they're going to feel when they first lay eyes on that gift. Now, a lot of us won't be seeing our friends and family this season. Maybe they're far away. Maybe they're in a different state, and we have to ship those gifts over to them. Well, I've got a tip for you for that as well. You're going to get a sturdy, heavy-duty shipping box first. Place your beautifully wrapped gift inside, and then grab some Scotch heavy-duty packaging tape. All you need is one strip across the top to seal that box into place. You don't need a lot of tape. And then once you've taped it in place, you're going to decorate the box a little bit more so that when that gift arrives on their doorstep, they're going to feel so excited. No resting gift face in sight, just happy smiles about the beautifully presented gifts that they just received. If you want more tips and tricks, all you got to do is go to scotchbrand.com/holiday, or go over to Instagram @Scotch to learn more about everything you need to know for gift wrapping this year.
Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English, along with Andrea Jackson and Matt Doolittle. It is time now to look on the bright side. This is a time where we actually share with you some of the more positive stories that are out there, just to let you know that there actually is plenty of good out there in the world. We're going to start off with Andrea. Andrea, what do you got for us, girl?
Okay, painting hospital windows. Check this out. One artist is transforming sterile hospital walls into windows to the world.
Cool.
Colleen Wall is bringing imaginary escapes to chemotherapy patients with stunning murals that whisk them away to sunny, peaceful landscapes. These vibrant landscapes feature serene paths, nature scenes, and uplifting messages, offering a mental getaway, really, from the confines of those treatment rooms. Her latest masterpiece, 10 murals, including a 29-foot community piece, now adorns the Roswell Park Cancer Center, inviting patients to take a visual journey beyond the hospital and into hope-filled horizons. After all, who says you can't paint your way to brighter days.
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, I think all of us, we have a talent, whatever it is. And this is something I think is like, look, I have this talent. I know how to paint. And how can I best use that where people will appreciate it? A window? Am I right?
Yes.
I like when they do those at dentist office too, because they have, it's something else to look at rather than just the light staring up at you.
And listening to Air Supply on the music. I totally agree with that. This one's kind of cool. It's a little techie, so kind of pay attention. Carbon capture technology. It might seem like a convenient detour from, say, the hard work of reducing emissions out there, but a breakthrough material developing at the University of California, Berkeley could actually be a game changer, all in stabilizing the climate. The porous innovation is actually a remarkable ability to pull CO2 directly from ambient air, with just 200 grams matching the annual carbon capture of a full-grown tree. So it's like having a miniature tree out there. In the study, material entirely cleared of Berkeley's outdoor air of CO2, earning high praise from the university professors, calling it unparalleled in performance and critical step forward as well. Now, while the potential for scaling up looks promising, experts caution, though, that direct air capture remains energy intensive, means it's really going to be hard to do, and it underscores that bold emission reductions are still urgently needed alongside those technological marvels. So it's at least one little small step that they can capture it in in a small, but eventually one day we could actually not have to worry about the dangerous chemicals that are in the air.
Catching lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, there you go. That's really a really small bottle,
right?
too.
I mean, we got to find a way to get around some of this out there, especially in those bigger populated cities.
You're 100%
really trying
right.
to figure out how to clear those
This
areas.
is a step towards, so it's nice to see that happening.
Yep. All right. Well, a former paratrooper who survived a 1,000-foot fall has turned his near tragedy into triumph, becoming the first person to conquer all 4 of the world's toughest ultra marathons.
Whoa.
From scorching deserts to frozen tundras and suffocating jungles and punishing mountains, John Shield has crushed 565 miles of extreme terrain to claim the Beyond the Ultimate Global Race Series crown.
Wow.
Now, after injury sidelined him for 7 years, he not only healed up, but he redefined endurance, winning grueling races like Namibia's Desert Ultra in a breezy 27 hours and battling through jungles swarming with spikes, ants, and suffocating heat. His motto, never rest on your laurels. There's always a new challenge awaiting.
I love this story in a
Yeah.
moment, but then thanks. No,
We have no excuse. Those are tough to train for.
Right?
I see people trying to train for regular marathons all over town, and I'm like, I'm good. My knees hurt.
And he had a perfect excuse, too.
Oh, yeah.
I fell 1,000 feet. I'm a paratrooper.
Yeah, I mean, but at least he knew he could build himself back up. So it's a great story.
I like that.
Yeah,
A 100%
that's terrific.
great story. Thanks for sharing it with us. We love hearing Brightside stories. If you have one, we'd love to hear from you. Flash at dailyflashshow.com.
All right, thanks, guys. Well, the holidays are a time to celebrate with friends and family, but it's also the height of cold and flu season. Mary Rogers, PhD, joins us with some great advice. Welcome, Mary.
Good to be here. Thanks.
So, Mary, what are some ways we can stay healthy for the holidays?
We all want to be healthy for all the holiday gatherings, and there's a few things you can do that are just the basics that will help you stay healthy. Some of those would be easy things like washing your hands often and not sharing drinks with people. And of course, if you know someone is sick, just stay away so that you don't get it too. But testing is also a very important way to stay healthy because you might still start to feel sick from time to time, and it's important to know whether or not you have something serious or not. So that's where rapid diagnostic testing comes in. A lot of people are now familiar with doing rapid testing for COVID at home using Abbott's Binax Now. But what a lot of people don't realize is that you can also do rapid testing at a pharmacy or at an urgent care setting using Abbott's ID Now tests, which can test for a wider range of things like not just COVID, but also for flu, for RSV, and for strep. Since they all have similar symptoms, it's very important to get a test done quickly so that you can work with your healthcare provider to do what's necessary to keep yourself healthy and prevent things from spreading across the community and even within your own household.
So when does it make sense to take a rapid test versus going to the doctor?
You should always connect with your healthcare provider when you're starting to feel sick, and either way, you'll want to have a test result to help make the best choices for your health and for others. Especially when it comes to kids, when we want to know for sure what's causing their illness and make good decisions, we need information to do that, and that's where rapid testing comes in.
Great info, Mary. And where can we go for more?
If you want to learn more, you can go to our website, which is rapidtest.abbott, ABBOTT.
Thanks, and we'll make sure we have this on our website at dailyflashshow.com.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hey everybody, I am Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
Y'all having a good day?
Do you want to apologize to Nick?
I got on to Nick earlier in the show today at the top of the hour. I was like, Nick, hey, we're talking, when Andrea and I were talking, you need to bring it down. And he goes, I wasn't talking. I go, no, Nick, no, I heard you. I heard you talking. Okay, I get it. And he's all, no, it wasn't me. And then it was Zach.
Zach's like, it was me.
It made me feel bad because it made me feel like a dad again with my kids and getting onto my dad and stuff.
Nick's not mad. He's just disappointed.
He's just disappointed. I taught him that one too. I told him that it's like if you want to get back to your parents or whatever, best thing to do is you go. You don't say that. You go. If you're a kid right now, you're going to hear your dad say this, and parents say this. You go, look, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. That does so much more.
It'll break them.
So much more damage.
Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right on that? All right. Anyway, we got some great stuff coming up here. I'm going to be honest with you. I because of that, Nick, and our little conversation, I forgot what we were about to talk about today. So we're going to just jump into our.
He's blaming you again, Nick.
I'm blaming you, Nick, for something. You're going down with something, Nick. Let's just jump into the show.
He's not mad. He's just
He's
disappointed.
disappointed at me. I feel bad now.
All right. Anything else you want to mention?
No, because I forgot what I was going to be talking about because I didn't write my notes down this morning. It was
Should we ask Taylor in the control room what your talker
Yeah, Taylor,
was?
what does it say on that that I told you we were going to talk about here? Help me out, please. Marilyn, pass it through, or James or somebody. What does it say?
Anybody?
Help me out here from the control room. Oh, okay, airport. All right, yes, I'm so glad. Okay, there is this new thing, and I love it. Okay, so it kicked off actually right around the elections, and it's called airport rules are in effect. Okay, so now airport rules are at home. Okay, meaning you can drink, have a cocktail at any time of the day. You can eat pizza. Imagine you're at an airport.
Yes.
And the things that you do at an airport.
That's cool.
So you go. Now that we're during the holidays, we're doing airport rules. You can have pizza anytime you want. You can have a cocktail whenever you want.
I love this.
However, if you stand in line and take your belt off, that's the limit, Zach. All right, no more on that. And they're saying it actually helps because it's like, oh, airport rules, nothing matters. I call airport rules when my wife is out of town.
I love this.
Isn't that
Yes,
great?
yeah.
And so when they had told me about it, I go, I want airport rules all the time.
Airport rules, no take back infinity.
These are not subway rules.
And what are, like the driving subway?
Like underground
That's
subway.
where you jump over things and pee in the back corner of places.
Yeah.
Mitch's airport rules when his wife's out of town.
That's exactly what
he
it
was
is.
eating Taco Bell and hiding at this car.
Here's what, oh my gosh. So Saturday we come up here to the studio, me and Matt, and he drove his car, I drove mine. And then there was some stuff in the car and he goes, saw you got Taco Bell, which he knows Liza would never, and I go, man, I am busted.
I was like,
Meanwhile, how much is this going to cost me so you don't tell Liza? But I had the Taco Bell wrappers.
You did?
I have a whole thing, man.
Busted, guilty as charged.
And I was like, I'll go throw this out for you.
Yeah, he did. He threw it away. He was my good wingman.
You're a
He was a good wingman.
Oh my goodness.
All right, airport rules are in effect, everybody.
Yes, I love it. A pilot's view was blocked after a giant bird crashed into his windshield mid-flight. The single-engine aircraft was flying 5 passengers when the jet was struck head-on by a vulture.
I get it.
Video shows the aftermath of the wildlife encounter. The pilot said the bird looked like a dashboard ornament from a horror movie. Despite the freak accident, the pilot managed to land the aircraft without any issues. Bird strikes are very common. The FAA says there have been more than 250,000 encounters since 1990, and more than half occur between July and October when young birds take flight during migration.
That's all. And kudos to the pilot because I would have freaked out. I was just, all right, well, vulture, which only shows up when things are dead.
Yes. That's always a bad sign.
The only thing I think about is the WKRP Thanksgiving episode where they threw turkeys out of the helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
No.
You remember that?
No, I don't remember that
one.
one.
Go back and watch WKRP.
That's a good one.
But that would be the only other flying bird in an airplane thing I'd want to hear about.
Okay, I just had a flash. I was watching TNT, the NBA, Inside the NBA, and Charles Barkley is a huge new fan of the Golden Girls. He got a Golden Girls coffee mug on the desk, and he was going off about that is the best sitcom I've ever seen.
I love Charles Barkley, and it sucks that show's going away.
No, they're moving it to.
They are moving
it.
Yeah. Which is awesome that he's still around. I love that guy.
Yeah.
We love having you around. Yes. I will have my notes, I promise, for the rest of the show.
Airport rules.
Airport rules.
'Twas the month of Christmas, and all through the flash, the hosts were rehearsing as Matt took out the trash.
How is this my job?
The cameras were in place, the scripts handled with care. How come the good-looking voice guy never gets on air? Mitch in his necktie, Andrea in her dress.
Are we gonna shoot the show?
I don't know, I guess.
The viewers were watching from all over the map.
You think your job's bad? I have to read this crap.
So wherever you watch us, TV, phone, or our site.
Happy holidays to all!
You had one line.
And to all, a good night.
Season's greetings from all of us at Daily Flash.
If you are looking to do some one-stop holiday shopping, BJ's Wholesale Club is the perfect place to do it. Here's Brianna Keene-Bryant and Audrey McClellan with more. Hey, ladies.
Thanks for having us. That's right. The holiday season is here, and BJ's Wholesale Club is your one-stop shop for all of your holiday needs, from your groceries to your gifts to your home decor. You're going to save time and save money. I personally love kicking off every holiday season, getting all of my groceries and my kids' favorite, all of our home decor, everything we get underway right here at BJ's.
That's right, Audrey. And my family and I are the same way. Holiday prep starts in the kitchen. And at BJ's Wholesale Club, you can get everything in a one-stop shop. We even help our members save up to 25% off grocery store prices every day, which is huge. So you can get your fresh produce. We have dairy, we have meats. We even have a full-service deli and a fresh bakery where you can get all of your delicious and yummy pies, cookies, and brownie platters, you name it. And I'm really loving our Wellesley Farms frozen apps. We have a few new ones here. I can't wait to bring the mini tarts to my family's table. We really do just have everything that you and your family need, and all your friends and family are going to love it.
I love it. And also, too, decorating for the holiday is such a fun thing to do with your family. And you can get everything right here, from inflatables to wreaths. Pre-lit Christmas trees are always so beautiful. There's ornaments, there's garland, again, everything you need. And also, too, when you're thinking of those gifts, everything you're going to need for everybody on your list. I mean, look at us in our fun little holiday sweaters. You can get them here as well. But they have this really amazing event going on. It's the Great Gifting Event. It's going to be going through December 24th. And you can save up to 30% off on toys from some of your favorite brands like Disney and Hot Wheels, Barbie and Bluey. Just incredible deals, unbeatable value right there. But also for other people on your list, kitchen appliances. There's the Ninja Creamy. There's also the NutriBullet. There's even like a home movie theater kit. Everything you're going to need is right there. It's just so much easier to have everything in one spot. It can't get better than that.
Yes, and speaking of saving time and money during the holiday season is so important, especially. And at BJ's Wholesale Club, we have incredible time savers. So we help our members shop how and when they want. You can shop in club. We have online at bjs.com. Curbside pickup, in-club pickup. We even have Express Pay that I know Audrey loves, where you can scan your items as you shop and skip the checkout line. But my family's favorite is same-day delivery, where you can get your groceries delivered right to your front door in as little as 2 hours. And it's so easy to become a BJ's Wholesale Club member today if you're not. You can go right into club. We have over 240 of them, so find the one nearest you. Or just visit bjs.com and become a member today. And we hope you all have a happy and healthy holiday, and we will see you in the club.
Thank you, ladies. All right, next up, here's what you need to consider when it comes to making sure that you and your car are both covered insurance-wise.
With peak car buying season coming up, one thing you want to think about is how does that affect your insurance? So a couple recommendations we have is make sure you're always reviewing your policy, whether you're adding a new vehicle, adding a driver, or just updating your coverage overall. You want to make sure that you're reviewing your coverage and the price. One way to do that is to consult an independent agent because they can help you navigate the tricky insurance buying process. The second thing is, how do you become more insurance savvy? So a couple recommendations we have is to understand some of the basic terms. The first one is deductible. That's the amount of coverage that's the amount that you pay before your coverage kicks in. And it's important to keep in mind that the higher deductible you take, the lower your premium is. But remember, if you do have a claim, that's the amount that you're going to be paying. So you want to make sure it fits within your budget. The second term is premium, and that's what you pay for the coverage that you're getting. One way to find an independent agent is to go to agent.travelers.com and find a local agent near you.
Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. Right now is the perfect time to take charge of your finances. We got Michael Martino with Wells Fargo to actually help improve your financial health. Hey there, Michael.
Great. Thank you for having me today. The Banking Inclusion Initiative is our 10-year commitment. We've been at this for 3 years now, since 2021, and it's really about helping unbanked and underserved communities get access to banking services and financial education. We believe that creates empowerment for Black, Hispanic, Native American communities. And the FDIC report gave us a lot of insight. And one of our takeaways was that the unbanked population is at a record low. But it also provided us with an understanding that there's still a lot of disparities in unbanked and underserved diverse communities. And that number is still too high today. And our goal through the Banking Inclusion Initiative is to really focus on providing services, products that educate and allow them to be financially successful. How folks at home can improve their financial situation going into the new year is first, get financial coaching. We provide that financial coaching. You don't have to be a customer of Wells Fargo. We partner with Operation Hope. In our branches, we have inside financial coaches. They do a couple of different things. They provide budgetary support. They help customers with creating long-term strategies as it relates to goal setting. Their focus is to improve your credit score, to improve your savings, as well as reduce your debt. The second thing is, if you don't have a bank account, get one. And there's a lot of different financial institutions out there that provide low-cost banking products and services. Like here, we provide clear access banking. And then lastly, get to know your credit score. It's vitally important that you know that score, because when you understand that score, you really know your financial position, and it allows you to make better financial outcomes. For more information, feel free to stop by any one of our Wells Fargo branches or visit us online at wellsfargo.com.
Lifestyle expert Marissa Brainy is here with her list of must-haves for the holiday season. Hi, Marissa.
It's last minute gifting time. Famous Footwear is my go-to. They have brands like Nike, Crocs, Adidas, and more. You can shop at a local Famous store and online with in-store pickup or home delivery. Visit famous.com. Big Lots has a selection of gift products in-store and online. You can find name brands at 30 to 50% less than other discount retailers. Check out your Big Lots store or shop online. And you know 23andMe for its DNA test that reveals your ancestry, but it also provides health insights based on your DNA. You can get 23andMe's Health and Ancestry Kit for 50% off this holiday season at 23andme.com. We all want glowing skin. Pairs skincare products are formulated and dermatologically tested to be mild and gentle on the skin. Pairs is available on Amazon. Finally, Affirm lets you pay over time with no late or hidden fees. Shop at retailers like Amazon, Samsung, Newegg, and more. Use the Affirm app and visit affirm.com to get started. For more, go to marissabrainy.com.
She is the toy industry's premier player. It's Elizabeth Warner, and she shares her last chance tips and trends for the holiday shopping rush.
All right, well, let's jump right in with Lego Creator 3-in-1 Retro Roller Skate. Now, we're going to start off building this amazing roller skate, but magically our kids can then take those exact same pieces from the set and build two other retro cool models, a skateboard and a boombox. This really helps stretch our budget and our dollars out as they can build and rebuild over and over. Now, when it comes to imagination, Gabby's Celebration Dollhouse, this is over 2 feet tall. Our kids are going to be able to put Gabby in the Cativator to explore all the different rooms, flip open that roof to reveal a hidden attic, push a button to hear different sounds and phrases from the show. It comes with some cute furniture, accessories, surprise accessories, and a Gabby doll. You can also buy room accessories sold separately. Now, I will tell you, Squishmallows are the softest, most amazing squishy plushies in the world, but they are bringing us Stranger Things. This is one of the most watched shows on Netflix, and now you can see all those really cool, iconic characters. We're talking about Eleven, Demogorgon, Ice Creamy Ahoy, Chocolate Pudding, and USS Butterscotch. These are squishy, soft, cuddly, great for travel, and fun to watch the show with. For our little ones, we've got Mega Bloks ABC Musical Train. Well, I just love that Mega Bloks can be that first building set for our toddlers. The big blocks are designed for their cute little chubby hands. They can build and develop their motor skills, but also they're going to be working on their ABCs. They're going to hear some fun music. And I love the idea of buying multiple sets, putting them all together, and making this big, huge, beautiful world. Now, when it comes to classic toys making a comeback, look at this. It's Knock Hockey by Carom. Now, this is so exciting. Carom products have been manufactured in the US of A since 1889 and Knock Hockey since 1942. This is made of gorgeous, high-quality materials, and this classic game instantly adds fun to any play date night, or holiday party. People are going to put down their screens, they're going to stand face-to-face, get competitive, and play a good old-fashioned game of hockey. No batteries required, just lots of good old-fashioned fun. Whether you remember it from the past or it's a brand new experience, I'm telling you, all the generations that come to your home for every party this season are going to love this. Now, for more information on all of these great items, head to our website, WernerInfo.com, and happy holidays.
Every day, more than 1,000 children worldwide receive a cancer diagnosis. Here's how the Northwestern Mutual Foundation is stepping in to help survivors and their siblings pursue their dreams.
Northwestern Mutual started the Childhood Cancer Scholarship Program because every day, 1,000 children around the world are diagnosed with cancer. And Northwestern Mutual is trying to end that. In addition to try to find better treatments and cures, so someday no child gets a cancer diagnosis, we're also trying to help children and families as they're dealing with that terrible disease. We're creating what we call golden moments, little moments of light in their journey. One of those is our Childhood Cancer Scholarship Program. We know that a cancer diagnosis, in addition to all of the other stresses that it brings, can also add financial strains to families. Northwestern Mutual wants to help with that. That's why we're delighted to announce a new round of funding today of $500,000 of scholarships for both survivors of childhood cancer and their siblings. If you're interested or know someone who might be eligible, please visit the Northwestern Mutual Foundation website, nmfoundation.com.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. Jackson, we're not done with the show yet, because now if you're searching for the perfect gift, we got lifestyle expert Meredith Sinclair, and she's got some great ideas. What do you got for us, Meredith?
Hey there, I'm excited to share with you 4 great gifts for babies right up to teens. First up is an innovative gift for parents of little ones. Meet Harbor. This is the most reliable, high-quality infant monitor on the market. It was designed by parents, and unlike other monitors that rely solely on Wi-Fi, Harbor offers dual connectivity through Wi-Fi or radio. And it includes a backup access system to keep it functional even if connection is lost. One feature I love is that it can send gentle haptic alerts to one parent's smartphone or watch, letting the other parent sleep. And Harbor offers the first ever remote night nanny service with trained infant specialists to assist you if you need it. It's a great gift for new parents. Next, something super fun for the teen girls in your life. Check out the Cool Maker Go Glam Nail Studio by Spin Master. It's now easier than ever to pop, paint, and press with the Go Glam Nail Stamper, easy paint polish applicators, nail mask, and nail stamp designs. I really love the nail mask that helps keep polish off of kids' skin. And kids are going to love the beautiful nail designs like shimmery flowers, smileys, hearts, and butterflies. This dream manicure set is sure to be a big hit this year. And now for all the kids asking for smart technology this year, I've got the perfect parent-approved device. From the creators of the award-winning Bark phone comes the Bark Watch. This watch is ideal for families who aren't ready to give their kids fully loaded smartphones, but want to introduce them to safer tech. The Bark Watch is not just cool and fun to wear, it also safely monitors texts and photos using advanced content monitoring and doesn't allow apps or browsing. It also has a built-in GPS location tracking and an SOS button for emergency contacts. A smartwatch that's a big win for parents and kids alike. Well, I hope this helps get your Christmas shopping list off to a good start.
If Jackson tells me to watch something, I watch it. I finally got to watch Yacht Rock on Max. Thank you. Gosh, it was awesome.
So good.
You didn't realize how influential that genre is.
No, and the history of the music and those artists and the songwriting was just incredible. Like, it gave me a whole new appreciation for all of those guys.
You know who I appreciate even more now is Michael McDonald and his attitude.
Yes.
He's like, I love it when people make fun of it. I think it's great. And then the other people on the other side of it.
The guy from Steely Dan.
Steely Dan does not like anybody calling it Yacht Rock.
During the phone call, told the guy to
go. Watch it yourself.
Yes.
It's worth it.
So good.
That does it for our show. Say bye.
Be good, everybody.
Bye-bye.